Fellas and females, welcome to the third episode of this WWE 2K22 Universe Mode series. Sorry for the delay on it. There was a couple title belt design changes, so I had to push the date further back, but we're starting the third episode with Kevin Owens, the man who beat Edge last episode to get himself a World Championship opportunity. Could only wonder what's going through the mind of the number one contender. I guess we'll find out what he has to say right now. Oh wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is Seth Rollins. We could very well have ourselves a world title match. An impromptu world title match. Right here. Right now. This was one of the belts that had a slight design change to them. It's not very noticeable, but the red on the globe is a bit more obvious. I think the globe's a bit bigger on it too. Seth Rollins, the inaugural world champion of this universe mode. I'm sure he'd love to hold it for as long as possible, but you can have a long title reign without it being a good one. If he wants a memorable world title reign, he's going to have to defend it at some point, and it could be tonight. It could not be tonight. He could come out right now and say he doesn't want to. There was never a planned date for when Seth had to defend the title against Owens. It was just said that Seth had to defend the title. It could be 4 months down the line. It could be 4 minutes. We do not know. Although I am now hearing in my headset, Seth has come out here to defend the world title. We have ourselves an undisputed world championship match. Kick off the third episode. What a way to start it. Sure, Owens would love to dethrone Rollins on his first defense. He's proved he can hang with the big boys when he beat Edge in quite a convincing fashion last episode. However, Seth Rollins is a different man when he knows everything is on the line. Rollins hands the belt over to the official. The official shows Owens what he could very well walk away with tonight. There's the world title in all its glory. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is official. Rollins and Owens squaring off to each other. No one quite going for anything. I think Owens could have been done for a stunner there with a kick to the midsection. Rollins throws him over the top rope. Enziguri to the side of the head knocks Owens off the apron and down to ringside. Ringside is not where Owens wants to be. Seth can retain the title via count out. It does not matter if Seth is the one counted out or not. Seth could just walk out with this match if he were so pleased. Seth utilising the barriers to his advantage. Another enziguri. Seth walking into the crowd. Referee will count of 3. What is Seth thinking? Why is Seth wanting to fight out here? He's only going to get more hurt himself. Owens in up pursuit super kick to the draw the world champion. Referee now to a count of 6. Owens might have been looking for another stunner there. Rollins throws Owens over the table, and Rollins is just hovering. Referee to count of 8. Rollins starting to make his way back to the ring. 9. Owens making his way back to the ring. Rollins is in the ring. Owens isn't there. The referee very near a count of 10. Wow, Seth. That slide dog. Seth Rollins has retained his title by getting Kevin Owens counted out. That is not the way you want to see a world title match end. I'm sure Owens will eventually have something to say about that. Very scummy from the world champ. See Owens looks distraught on the ringside there. Wow. So sly from the world champion. But we have now another championship match. Shayna Baszler's open challenge, and this is another belt that had the design changed. Shayna, 2 successful title defenses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this would end up being her 3rd successful title defense, if of course she does beat whoever decides to show up. Shayna just been proving her dominance. She had a very convincing win over Shotzi Blackheart, and then beating a Hall of Famer, I believe Trish Stratus is, a former women's champion of her own. Guess we'll see who Shayna's challenger is right now. Oh, it is Jim the Anvil Neidhart's daughter, the niece of Bret Hart, Natalya Neidhart. Natalya is a technical wrestler in her own right. She a former women's champion? I believe she is. I believe she is a former women's champion. This will be another accomplishment that would be great for both of them and put on the resume. Shayna Baszler defeating the niece of Bret Hart, or Natalya becoming the women's champion, on who so far has been the most dominant champion in this series. There's been no other title defenses apart from the world title match we've just seen, but Shayna's been proving herself every single episode. There's the updated women's championship. Natalya, the challenger, looking as hungry as ever. Of course, Natalya, well, obviously she wants the gold. If she didn't want the gold, she wouldn't have came out here tonight. And Shayna, the challenger, Shayna, the champion, she does not look fazed by Natalya one bit. Staring down the opponent, maybe inducing the fear to put Natalya off a game. Referee now showing Natalya what is on the line tonight. The Women's World Championship. Natalya, Shayna. The referee rings the bell. This match is underway. Women grappling in the middle. Shayna catching a kick to the midsection. Shayna going to the MMA background with those strikes all over the body. Patters Natalya in a DDT to start things off, and she's looking for a pin, trying to run this early and catch Natalya off a game. An easy kick out of one from Natalya. Irish whip to the corner. Hung up in the tree of war position. Natalya rolls out easily. Veteran move there by Natalya. Of course, Natalya has the experience of being in a professional wrestling ring over Shayna does. wrestling being the family business, professional wrestling flows through Natalya's blood. Natalya focused on the leg of Shayna there. Could be making it easier to look in the sharpshooter later on. This match is Cocaine Clutch versus the sharpshooter. An easy kick out from Shayna there at 1. Natalya should know better than that. Leg sweep. And again, focusing on the legs. Of course, the sharpshooter doesn't affect the leg as much once it's locked in, but having an opponent with injured legs is going to make it a lot easier to wrap their leg around, and Natalya trying to catch Shayna off. 1, 2, new world champion. No, Shayna gets the shoulder up last millisecond. That was 2.999. And kick to Natalya's leg. And again, Shayna going back to the MMA background. I was up to the corner. Oh, Natalya gets away out with an elbow. Big chop across the chest to Shayna Baszler. Butterfly suplex. Shayna was looking for Natalya. No, I got that completely mixed up. Forget I said anything. And a quick snap suplex there by Natalya. Shayna gets out that by kicking Natalya in the head. The left and right from Shayna again. DDT. This time Shayna is not going for the pin. Smart move. Natalya's putting up quite a good fight tonight. Oh, Shayna wrenching at the leg across the bottom rope. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Natalya was putting up, well, she put up more of a fight than Shotzi did. Shotzi got battered. Stamp with the arm. This is the pace of a match. Shayna she likes to go slow and sadistic. The slower the match, the better it works for Shayna. Wrapping their legs around there, wrenching at them, picking Natalya up. The Dominator, Shayna has just flattened Natalya. Now it truly is just a matter of time now, right? Oh no, Shayna's looking for a power bomb. Shayna is looking for a powerbomb over the top rope. That's gonna hurt. That's even a bruise or two. Never mind two, that is just one bruise across the whole back of Natalya. And Shayna could be looking for another powerbomb here. Natalya, wise to what's going on, getting out of it. And Natalya, the butterfly suplex connects that time. Picking Shayna up. Shayna gets her away. Catches her. Again, could be looking for a power bomb. No, Natalya is looking for a roll up on the outside. You can't win the title on the outside unless there's special rules put in place to say that. And at the minute, the referee is at a count of 5, and if these women do not get back in the ring, Shayna retains the title. And having 2 titles kept by count out tonight, personally, I don't want to see it. I want to see these women fight to the death. Shayna looking for that powerbomb again. Natalya punching, getting out of it. Kick to the midsection. Natalya try to get Shayna back in the ring now there. Referee back up to the count of 5. Shayna getting back into the ring. Natalya seems to be following. Back to the ringside. Referee just starting the count again. Shayna dropping Natalya. Open palm strikes to the head of Natalya. And now Shayna looking for that powerbomb again. Powerbomb Natalya against the apron, swings her around into it. Underneath that thin cloth is just pure steel. Shayna in the ring. Natalya following it back in. Finally, we can actually have a wrestling match again. Shayna sends Natalya into the corner, getting her up on the top rope. What is Shayna doing? Oh, she could be looking for a pout. No, Natalya getting out of it and drops Shayna backwards. Again, veteran move by Natalya. Saw what Shayna was going for. Although this match has been very much Shayna based, Natalya has put up a hell of a fight and a couple of turns in the right direction, and Natalya, never mind. Cocaina locked in. Shayna could be making Natalya. Yeah, Natalya taps out. She has nowhere to go. Shayna retains the Women's Championship one more time. Shayna is collecting names to add to the list of those who were stupid enough to accept her open challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still the Women's World Champion, Shayna Baszler. Who on earth can take that title from a woman's hands? I don't see anyone capable currently. It is going to take a miracle for someone to beat a woman who has the balls to issue an open challenge for a title. Anyway, moving on. We have the next match in the Intercontinental Championship tournament to decide Austin Theory's #1 contender, and this match is the Prince Finn Balor versus the show-off Dolph Ziggler. Finn Balor, the inaugural Universal Champion, former NXT Champion, that used to be the longest reigning NXT Champion until a certain Adam Cole came along. Won the Dusty Classic side by side Samoa Joe. He also has the Demon Persona in his back pocket, who is almost undefeated. Only ever lost 2 matches, one to Roman Reigns, one to Samoa Joe. Finn, a fan favourite to go all the way in this tournament and then dethrone Austin Theory. Would not put it past him. He is more than capable of doing so. He was capable of winning the Universal Championship, so I'm sure he's capable of winning the Intercontinental Championship one more time in his career. Tonight's episode is longer than the usual episode, so while Dolph Ziggler does his entrance, go get some drinks, go get some snacks. We're in for another half an hour of entertainment tonight. There is, of course, the main event tag team title match, RKBro and the Usos. 3 title matches in one night. That is something else. Also have to see what Karrion Kross' response to Triple H's challenge. Hell in a Cell match. Both men's careers on the line. The loser has to quit. That will be coming up at the first pay-per-view Judgment Day. And here we see another former world champion, a former Intercontinental Champion. I do also believe he's held the United States Championship, correct me if I'm wrong. Won Money in the Bank. Dolph Ziggler has done a lot. Put respect next to them with the man's name. He is the show off and he deserves the show off. Not only does he have blonde luscious locks, he has a hell of a resume under his name. And we have this match underway. There he is, that's why it's called the show off. He loves showing himself off to the fans. It's in the name, it's simple. Finn Balor looking for a 1916 early on. He could very well try to put Dolph away right now. There is nothing stopping this man putting Dolph away right now. Running the ropes. Honestly, I couldn't tell you why he was doing that. That's his second 1916. Finn is looking to make light work of Dolph. Finn is looking to make Dolph look like one of the members of the crowd. In fact, one of the members of the crowd might be able to put up a better fight than Dolph is right now. Finn to the middle row. And he gets down. He's just toying with him. He's just playing with Dolph Ziggler. Finn taking Ziggler at the top rope now. Nothing ever good comes from the top rope. Although even in 1916 it's just a superplex, but I'd rather they didn't go to the top rope at all. I feel bad for Dolph. Dolph deserves better, and Finn Balor going up top, coup de grace in this match. It's done. Finn Balor advances in the tournament. Finn Balor will be facing whoever wins later on, John Morrison or Damian Priest in the next round. But come on, I was expecting Dolph to at least try. I don't even think he got a swing in. He turned to face the fans, and Finn took advantage. I mean, a veteran move from Finn and rookie mistake from Dolph, which I don't think I've ever thought I would say, because Dolph has been in the company a hell of a lot longer than Finn Balor has been. Speaking of Damian Priest versus John Morrison, here is the Archer of infamy, former United States champion, Damian Priest. He is a brick wall of a man. He really is. And I feel like it will be hard for John Morrison to topple him. But John Morrison, he has the moves in his locker. He is a walking highlight reel. Don't be surprised if you see John fall from the top of this night's stadium to pick up the win. Hopefully this match is a bit more entertaining and there's more of a fight put up from both competitors than there was in Finn versus Dolph. And here he is, John Morrison, the man with a beautiful, beautiful entrance. All these men are very diverse wrestlers, but if there's one thing they have in common, it is that they want the Intercontinental Championship, and to do that they have to go through seven other competitors and then the Intercontinental Champion himself. And honestly, at the end of all this, whoever does win this tournament is going to have a disadvantage going up against Austin Theory, because he has not wrestled a single match on this series, and he won't wrestle a single match until Judgment Day, where he will defend that Intercontinental Championship against the winner of this tournament. John Morrison, big forearm there, dropping Damian Priest, stopping him in his tracks. Irish whip to the ropes. John ducks under. He went to catch his spin kick, but Damian caught on the chin and had it for breakfast. John's trying to speed the pace of the match up, but that's how Morrison likes it. Going up top. Kusevicina's shooting star. Starship Pain, sorry, I was going to call it Shooting Star Pain, but no, Starship Pain. 1, 2, Damian Priest kicks out. We very nearly just had another 30-second match on our hands. Wow, standing Shooting Star Press, really impressive, and goes to show the athleticism running Rolling Thunder. Oh wow, Whisper in the Wind. I believe that was a Whisper in the Wind. Stump pull. John picking Damien up and shoving his knee into his mouth, falling into the cover. 1, 2. Looks like Damien rolled the shoulder up there. The knee of the head of Morrison. Damien trying to get back in control of this match and running across body. Catches John. Big kick to the head. Grapple at the legs, throws Morrison halfway across the ring. Jesus Christ. Picks him up. Scoops him, drops him face first onto that turnbuckle. John doing the wise thing, rolling out of the ring. Stood pointing in Damien's face. Damien up for a crossbody, but crashes and burns. And Morrison with a standing Shooting Star Press. Morrison picking Damien up. Dropping face first on that apron. I do believe that has busted Damien Priest open. So now the longer this match goes, the more it works in John Morrison's favour, because Damien's going to be suffering from blood loss. Sends him spine first into that barricade. Referee for a count of 3. John gets Damien into the ring. Again, knee to the head. John looking for a pin after that one. 1, 2. Priest kicks out. Expecting nothing less than again a Rolling Thunder of such. And a second one. John looking for a pin after that one. 1, 2, kick out just at 2. Damien's starting to get quicker. Starting to get stamina back, starting to pace himself in this match and running knee there. Caught Priest. Morrison sending him to the corner. Catches a leg, kicks him to the back of the neck. It's going to hurt in a spider suplex as Morrison rolls himself under the bottom row. And then climbs up to the top row. Starship Pain. Wait, Morrison. Who is this? That's the Intercontinental Champion. That's Austin Theory. What does the Intercontinental Champion? Why does he have to feel the need to interfere? Why is he here? What business does Theory have with Morrison? Hit the lights. Morrison's foot was on the rope apparently. I can only imagine that angering Damien. Why is Theory here? Theory might have just cost John Morrison what could have ended up being the Intercontinental Championship. A second hit the lights. And a standing Falcon Arrow. Damien Priest is turning this into a mugging. He could have just hit that first hit the lights, moved them more into the centre of the ring and had this match done. And a third hit the lights, driving Morrison face first into the ring apron. No, sorry, not the ring apron, the ring mat. 1, 2, and 3. Damien Priest advances in the tournament. Damien Priest will face Finn Balor. And the next step. Why, Theory? Why? That is my only question. Why did Theory interfere? He had no business in this match. But that is how the tournament looks at the minute. Balor versus Priest, Dunn versus Tommaso Ciampa, Pete Dunne, and the winner of those two will go on to face each other, and the winner of that will face Austin Theory. Rey Mysterio putting both RKBro and the Usos on alert. Because by the sounds of it, Rey wants to face both of them, the losers and the winner of this match, with his son Dominic Mysterio. The Viper Randy Orton, multi-time world champion, multi-time intercontinental champion, former United States champion. RKBro are a pretty dominant tag team. The Usos yet to really show their faces in the series. I'm sure they'd love to show their faces with a win. Though yeah, that's how every wrestler wants to start, but the Usos being tag team champions, it'd be a bit embarrassing if they lost the first time they showed up in the series. The Legend Killer, who became the Legend, teaming up with some would call Matt Riddle a rookie. Compared to Randy Orton, he is a rookie. The Legend Killer, who became the Legend, could now very well be trying to create a legend in the form of Matt Riddle, the original Bro. The signature flip-flop kickoff. Not real, of course, wrestles barefoot in just the trunks. It's just his signature attire. But here we have the current reigning tag team champions. The Usos. Beautiful, beautiful belts, although unfortunately the game doesn't register the side plates and entrances. Breaking the fourth wall a bit there, but I thought I'd address that. The titles do have side plates, you'll see that in all the other animations involving the belts, but a bit annoying how they don't show up during entrances. Usos, an iconic tag team, multi-time tag team champions. Could very well also just pull out one of their Samoan cousins to come out and help them too, because whole family are wrestlers. The challengers RKBro, the champions, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay Uso. See? Side plates are there now. That's all that matters. Beautiful championship design, not the toot my own horn or anything, but I made those. This match is official, and this match is now underway. Uso, I believe that is. I do apologise I do apologise if I end up getting these mixed up. But you just swung the completely wrong way to Orton. And the double team tagged to Riddle early on. Randy and Riddle throws Jay over his shoulders and double back body drop. Riddle pick to the back. Stomp misses. Uso getting back in the game. Drop kick. Grapple there, throws Matt to the corner. Matt gets out the way. Uso throws himself at the turnbuckle and the chops rain in. The strikes, the MMA background again. Coming working in Riddle's favour. Gets a triangle armbar pretty early on there. But Jimmy is there to break it. Big kick. Riddle kick to the midsection. Fisherman suplex, I believe that is. Straight into the cover. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count. Jay getting the shoulder pretty easily. Drop kick to Matt Riddle. He's sort of picking Riddle up now. Sends him to the far corner. Randy and Jimmy fighting on the outside of the ring. Jay grabs a hold of Riddle. Super kick misses. And a Riddle big exploder suplex there. Not real. Grabs a hold of Jay, so sends him to the corner. Setting him up for something not good. Nothing ever good comes from around both on the top rope. Oh my god. Both men. Spanish fly from the top rope. Riddle sacrificing his own body. 1, 2, and Jimmy breaks the pin. Could have just saved the tag team title reign there. That's the thing with these shows, that they're twins. Like, their cooperation is second to none, and RKBro are just two guys who want the tag team titles, really. Uso showing up for the crowd now. Riddle is watching Uso. He tried to pick himself up and now the pin 1. Jimmy is there to break it. Riddle focusing his attention on the other Uso, which not a smart move. Don't want to do that. You leave yourself open for that. Big power slam there from Uso, and Uso's just watching Riddle crawl to his corner as he tries to make the tag to Randy. Riddle sort of getting in the way of him there. Randy catching Riddle with a left by accident, but doesn't really much of it. Forearms to the spine as Orton bounces off the ropes. Orton getting on the way of that with an elbow in the midsection. Catches him close enough for a clothesline. That was Orton's just telling Uso to get up. Uso makes the tag to the other one. And Jimmy lunges him with a Hurricane Rana. Very quickly there, diving headbutt. Sends Orton to the corner. Orton counters whatever he was going for. Look, misses the clothesline, catches a drop kick. Match has been very backwards and forwards so far. Wouldn't say that Uso's titles are in jeopardy, but it very well could be after this. Classic Orton spike DDT from the middle row. But Uso gets up before Orton does and tries to meet him there. He catches him with the right, catches him with another right. Misses a third, he went with the left there. And RKO, that was out of nowhere. I was not expecting an RKO. 1, 2. Uso kicked out last second. I was not expecting an RKO so early on in this match, but Orton does what Orton has to do to get the tag team titles. Looks like the Orton and Jimmy were doing some redecorating earlier. Now back to the strikes. Exploded suplex. Uso begging for the tag and Orton just watching as it happens. It's like Orton wants to give them a chance to win. It's like Orton just feels bad. He knows he's better than the Usos. Throws him to the top, throws him to the rope, throws him up and then drops him. Just then right to the side of the head. Sadistic. Slow and sadistic. How Randy likes it. Grabbing a hold of him there. Taking him to the corner of RKBro. Uso soup kick in the midsection. Swings it. Riddle dodges, but Uso responds with an enziguri. Sorry, I'm getting really tongue-tied. Kick to the gut again. Uso bringing Orton. Put him in the drop zone there. Orton getting up. Uso diving, catches on with a crossbody. Want to be careful diving at Orton, you know what he's like, he's catches you out of nowhere. And Orton getting up just as Jimmy gets to the top rope. Jimmy dives, Orton catches another crossbody. Orton slowly making his way to Riddle now for that tag. Uso trying to get in the way of it, and I think he just got in the way of Randy, so he couldn't quite make that tag, and then blocks him by going in on Riddle. Olympic slam from Orton. Just like one of the legends who, as we see, is a legend killer, so got to inherit some move somewhere. I think Orton just got rid of that dropkick by accident. Orton now left with both Usos alone, but Jay leaves the ring to go focus on Riddle. Jay bleeding, I'm not too sure what he's bleeding off, sorry. Orton and Jimmy going backwards and forwards in the ring. Orton caught on the rope. Jimmy Uso spins Orton around for that big bulldog. Up to the top. That was a diving headbutt. He had every chance in the world to go for the splash, but chose the headbutt instead. Now he wants Orton up. And a crossbody that was 3/4 of the way across the ring. Jesus Christ, the athleticism on Uso. And he goes up to the top rope himself. Waiting for Orton to get up, but misses the Uso splash. I think Orton was getting up just at the right time for him and the wrong time for Uso, and now to go back and forth with the right spot. Uso takes the upper hand. Big arm drag into the suplex there. And then up to the top rope. Randy crawling his way across the ring. Uso waiting on the top rope. The tag is made of Matt Riddle. Riddle walking towards Uso, and he walks straight into that crossbody. Uso is on fire with the crossbody. He's able to throw himself at anyone and anyone to keep those tag titles around him and his brother's waist. Telling Riddle to get up. Or Schoolboy roll up into the super kick. Sending Riddle to the RKBro corner, but there is no Randy Orton in that corner. And now Uso going up top. Uso splash, Riddle gets the knees up. This is what RKBro need. Randy needs to recover quickly to try and get the resistance of Riddle. Riddle with that big overhead kick. This is the submission that won RKBro this opportunity, but Uso takes out the referee and watches his brother struggle. But I suppose even if he does tap, it doesn't matter. The referee's down, but I'm going to assume Jay had faith in Jimmy to get out of that. Bit of a weird choice to not free him, but you know, doesn't matter now. Going backwards and forwards with grapples and swings. Both just breaking each other's grapples up. Big right from Riddle, another grapple wins it and sends him to the corner. Uso gets out of the corner. Big overhand. Another big overhand. Another big overhand. This one is caught. Big kick to the head. And now Riddle going up top. He wants Jimmy J. I forgot which was which, but he wants him up. And he's going for the dive, but caught with a super kick out the sky. He might want a dentist appointment after that one. Rearranged half his jaw. And now Uso splash. This one connects. They just retain their titles. 1, 2. Randy breaks the pin. Randy gets there just in time, and Uso, he doesn't know what to do. He's just that. Where'd you go from that? Your 2 biggest moves in your arsenal, and he wants Randy. He is fired up after Randy broke the pin, but Orton getting the quick up hand with a backbreaker and a clothesline in the back of the head. Orton picking Uso up and sending him into Riddle. Orton sandwiching Uso between his partner and himself. I suppose Orton will go to any lengths to get gold around his waist, whether he has to sacrifice his own friend or not. He's staring down the eyes of the champion. The glazed over eyes of the champion. To jab to try and wake him up there, sends him to the corner. The rope, so he pops him up and just watches him drop like a fly. Oh, now the classic Orton stomp. A left foot for every limb on that man's body. Gets him up. Sends him into the corner and of his partner, and I think Orton wants the other Uso, just like Jay did to him. I believe that is Jay. I do apologise if I'm getting these mixed up. Sends him in his own corner. Now Orton just standing there taunting him. Just focuses his attention on Matt. That's not what you want to do, but no, he swings out of nowhere on Orton. Turns him around. Schoolboy. Super kick. This could very well be what these Usos need to retain. Super kick and a forward up with a splash. You just got to hope Riddle does not get in the way here. Oh no, he wants Orton up. I think he might be looking for another crossbody. He might be looking for a final crossbody, but no, he's caught with an RKO out of nowhere. RKO out of nowhere. RKBro could very well have had this one, but Orton isn't done his second RKO. He's doing something to annoy Orton. And now he's taking him to the corner he jumped from, putting him up on the top rope. Saying on the top rope, nothing good ever comes from the top rope. I'll say it time and time again. Orton setting him up. Oh no. RKO from the top rope. Orton wanted 3 RKOs to put this away. He is making sure Uso doesn't walk, let alone kick out. Jimmy was there to break it, I believe. I'm getting these mixed up, and he did enough to put Orton down, trying to give his brother some time to recuperate, distracting Orton for enough time. Who let his brother get up? And Orton has his attention very much focused on the wrong Uso. A headbutt from the correct Uso. This is what I mean, they work so well. They know each other so well. They work as a team, not as 2 individual competitors trying to help each other out. These 2 men are tag team wrestlers. They know how to work together, when to work together. And we could very well be seeing an assisted Uso splash here. And that is exactly what we're seeing. To put Orton out and to retain the tag team titles. 1, 2, 3. Riddle was too late getting to it. There's been a few miscommunications between RKBro. You could say that's what cost them the titles if you want to defend them, but excuses or not, the Usos are still very much the reigning defending tag team champions of the world. Short but sweet there from Karrion Kross, and I guess that's all we're going to hear from him tonight, because we have run out of time tonight. Thank you for tuning into the third episode. We'll just look at a beautiful picture of our world champion. Remember to like and subscribe, and the fourth episode will be up when the fourth episode is up. I'm very sorry on the delay for this episode. I will see you fellas and females in the next one.